The NBA Eastern Conference semifinal stage is set for the 2025 playoffs. Each team has superstars we're talking about, but if you know my work, you know why we're here. Here is one role player from each team that could play a big role for their team in the second round of the playoffs. The Pacers and Cavs are both teams with a wide array of skill sets on their depth chart, but these two teams actually haven't faced each other with healthy starting lineups since the Cavs traded for DeAndre Hunter. After a relatively quiet round one where Cleveland breezed past Miami and Hunter didn't have a huge role, he's set for a bigger one in round two. Against an Indiana team that ranks number 7 in pace, Hunter has experience in the playoffs as a 3-and-D guy, playing with a Hawks team that played with pace, and has the versatility to switch 1 through 4 on defense against an Indiana team that can also give up a lot of production to spot-up shooters like they did against Gary Trent Jr. and AJ Green. Hunter can hurt them with the 3-ball and also close games because of his versatility on defense. So this could be the DeAndre Hunter series. On the other side, the Cavs defense is a tough one to beat. You can't easily post up on them because of the paint protection of Evan Mobley and company. You can't score on them in transition, and you can't score on them in the pick and roll because they've been one of the best in that department all season long. Teams usually have to resort to isolations and pull-ups in the mid-range. Give me a guy with 44 playoff games under his belt who can create for others, but can also take advantage of mismatches like Darius Garland, drive to the basket and score, or pull up against bigs when he switched as well and go get himself a bucket. This is the TJ McConnell series. On the other side, we have the Celtics and the Knicks in what should be domination for Boston since they do have the better starting lineup and the better depth, even with the health concerns that they have right now. But I think the Knicks steal a win or two in this series, and a big key to that has to be Miles McBride. If there's one thing that the Celtics can be vulnerable to defensively still, it is by the pick and roll ball handler. Since Kristaps Porzingis is going to be worried about protecting the paint and dealing with Karl Anthony Towns, those pull-up mid-ranges as the ball handler are still going to be available for Deuce McBride, who in the first round was high volume in his limited playing time, but with just low efficiency. The pros figure it out. I'm going to bet on regression to the mean, and I'm going to buy low on Deuce. Finally, on the Celtics side, it's hard to call anybody who gets regular minutes on this team a role player, but there's a guy who gets no love these days, even though he literally could be a Hall of Famer. He can take advantage of the Charmin-soft pick-and-roll, cat-led defense that the Knicks have, and also hurt you via the catch-and-shoot, which the Knicks struggled against in round 1 against the Pistons. I'm talking about Al Horford. If you want more analysis on the NBA playoffs and in-depth analysis on other sports as well, check out patreon.com/ballinstitute.